Hello, everybody. This is Chanel with Tech Muscle. Chanel A. Kitty. This is our cat, Chanel. She's a good kitty. Yeah, huh? Staying smart, staying swole. Yeah, alright. So, anyways, I wanted to hop on here real quick and let you guys know how things were going since I've graduated. For those of you that haven't been following me, I have graduated now with a associate's degree in cybersecurity and network support, and also a certificate of proficiency. I'm also a certified personal trainer under the American Council on Exercise. I'm not using my training certification right now. I did have my own training business since last year. I just shut it down. It's getting close to graduation. I want to concentrate on finals, graduation, and preparing to step into the world of IT. So I did have an interview just before I graduated. I got the job, but it was like an hour and 15-minute drive away in Bullhead City, and there were just some red flags out of the company. It wasn't anything like majorly bad or anything. Just there were a few things that they had forgotten to mention, and there was just no guarantee, and the whole thing was just kind of shaky. So I decided to step down. I did. Everything was all good. Everybody shook hands. They cut me my final check like super quick, and wished me the best. And that's how it was, because it was just too much of a risk for myself personally with my family. Now this is me. Not everybody's the same. I hate it when people say, "Oh, I got a college degree and I can't do anything with it. Oh, college is no good. College is just taking your money. College is just indoctrination." Or I've heard all these things. Well, I went to college and I learned a lot. It wasn't indoctrination. Nobody tried to brainwash me. Nobody tried to change my religion or get me to become a liberal. There may be colleges that do that, but the college I went to didn't do that. The curriculum is fairly standard across the United States in a lot of subjects, so I don't foresee that being... I think it's another one of those things that's blown out of proportion for somebody's benefit here or there. Hard to tell with that, really. I'm not really into that scene. But anyways, it was a good experience for me. I learned a lot, and it helps me in daily life, even still, interpersonal communications. Maybe not so much the math. It's not like I really use algebra on a daily basis. Sometimes right now I am taking a Python programming class where a little algebra has come into that. No worries though, that's just a school class. Spoiler alert then, I don't have a job right now. I'm going to school. And I stepped down from the first one. Okay, like I said, now I did have a second interview at a local Wi-Fi company here. Now this one was for a network technician. And with reading the job description, it was a little higher level of IT than what I was going to be doing at the other place. The other one was some basic networking, a lot of PC repair, reset and recovery type of stuff. Almost more along the lines of what you'd see in a computer repair shop. But like I said, we did do networking, a lot of PoE, power over Ethernet type stuff, because they were smaller networks. And I did learn something there that I didn't learn in school. PoE is better for smaller networks. If you're going with a larger network, you should probably go with a full patch panel, Ethernet cables, the whole 9 yards. You switch, Anyways, so I did not get the job. I did do the interview, and I felt I did pretty good on the interview. I answered a lot of questions. One of the hardest ones, again, for me was Active Directory. And she was really prying into me knowing more about Active Directory. And that is such a hard one to do with just an associate's degree coming fresh out of college and not much experience. Because Active Directory, I know what it is. It's a program that basically governs a network. And it makes it easy to set passwords and allow the boss's computer to access these files, but employees not to access these, things like that, all that are done in networking. It's kind of a overall governing program, and I did tell her that, and I did to get into some details of it a little bit, but I haven't worked with it, and I think that one kind of sunk me, because I was just weak on that question, but I did throw out something. I didn't leave it blank or go, "Oh, I don't know. I've never worked with Active Directory," I kind of had to tiptoe through the tulips. But if somebody really knows what they're talking about, they're probably going to know whether you know what you're talking about. She should have gotten the idea that I do know what an Active Directory is and it's the general concept of it. But it wasn't what they were looking for. And me, I got an email saying they were pursuing more qualified candidates. And that is actually what the email said. And I'm happy to have that feedback. I don't mind having that. That lets me know where I'm at. And I am in a small town here in Arizona, and it's not very far from Bullhead City. Like I said, I don't really care. I'm in Kingman, Arizona. Like anybody's going to come here for my little non-famous, but anyways, if it's so, maybe we'll train or something or talk about some IT stuff. I don't know, but I doubt it. Seriously, I'm busy. So I don't have a job yet. I did not get that job. The interview, like I said, went okay. And yeah, I told you the email. So I'm not working, okay, in IT currently. And in this town, I've put in an app or resume, really a resume, at about every place that would hire for entry-level IT. And I can't get anything. This is a small town. It's only like 30,000 people, the population. Not very big. And it's Arizona, northwest Arizona town. I mean, it's not like we're even bordering anything big. It's a 2-hour drive to Vegas even from here. So anyways, should I just cry and say, oh, you know what, I did all this college and it's not, I'm not going to get a job and this isn't going to work? Heck no. I am Tim with Tech Muscle here. That's one thing that you have to not be afraid to do. Listen, if you're going to college and you're looking to get in a career in something, I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not saying, you will have to, but be prepared to move. You may have to relocate for your work, And I know a lot of people don't like to leave their families and such, aunt and uncles, cousins, everybody's there, everybody knows everybody. But, I mean, you do what you want, but airplane tickets are pretty cheap and they get you there home pretty quick to go visit. So just saying that, especially if you're out there making good money, don't feel like you're in a shell and you have to be locked there. I think a lot of people get stuck in that trap. And then I think that's also why they blame people who or blame the colleges for them being in debt and not making anything. So not making anything of themselves. Okay. They wanted to be, say, a psychologist. And they got a job, they got, say, a psychology degree here somewhere, or, in a Midwest town, in a small Arizona town, whatever, they can't get anything. Well, now what are you going to do? You have this degree, you have this debt, you're going to be ticked off at the college and badmouth college the rest of your life and tell everybody how not to go to college because you had a bad experience? No. This isn't something like what I will try and coach my clients on when I personal train. Time management, or okay, you have this goal. Now, what are you willing to do to get there? And start thinking of, are there things that I could sacrifice that would get me there? Are there any changes I could make that will get me there? So I have, of course, I am not going to stop at, okay, I got my degree. It's only a 2-year degree. Yeah, I'm only $40,000 in debt. Not so bad compared to some degrees. But am I going to throw in the towel and say, you know what, I'm going to go to a factory? No, absolutely not. So what I plan to do is move to a bigger city in Florida. So you guys are going to get to see some Florida footage. I'll still be here in Arizona for the next 2 months. I'll try and do some more Arizona footage. I have a video of me in the car the other day when it was 110, 112, I believe, here. Pretty hot. But not that that's that spectacular, but to see the car temp registering at 112 when you're driving down the road, that was real. So, yeah, I'll probably post that one up soon. But yeah, so you guys are going to be seeing some Florida content. I wanted to mention, I hope you're still watching. I'll mention it in another video, but I hope you made it this far. My A+ certification videos, educational videos, I still do plan on doing them, but I have to get settled. I'm going to have to transplant my whole entire family from here to Fort Myers, Florida. I have friends there that are willing to help me. Or if I need, I'm sure that they will. I haven't even talked to them, but still, and we are in a better position to relocate than like we were last year for the job and just Fort Myers. Even if I went back to training, I could make a living doing personal training there. Here, it's a tough bid. Even with my own business, I struggled. So, anyways, I wanted to bring you guys that update. So this is Tim with Tech Muscle. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me, subscribe, and you'll see more great content. You'll be able to follow me through Fort Myers. You'll get to see my IT career. Maybe some of you are starting your IT career. Maybe some of you are wanting to train. I'm specializing more on the side of bodybuilding. I will go over some powerlifting and things like that. Right now, I'm actually doing some strength training right now. I am working on my new PR. So my PR right now, I have done 225, 2 full plates for 7 reps. Now, obviously, I could get a heavier weight for 1 or 2 reps, you know. And I've never tried it because I don't like bench press going that heavy. I kind of ease it up with the bench press. But this run, before I leave, I plan on breaking that 7 rep 225 PR. And I am going to do some strength training and get my 1 rep max up there and see where it's at, you know. I'd like to push closer to 315 with a 1 rep max, but we'll see, you know, that day will come. But anyways, there's lots of good things here to come. I apologize not being able to always make a video. You know, sometimes I have some health issues, and so I've lately been in a lot of pain. I don't know, some of you can maybe tell, some of you can't. In a couple of my videos, I've had to resort, and like right now, I've resorted for pain in the evening to Kratom, which, if you don't know, is an over-the-counter painkiller you can buy in a lot of states. I'm not glorifying that. It's very addicting. It works on opiate receptors, just like an opiate, Vicodin, or anything like that. It does work well for pain, but it has some more extreme side effects because it's a bit of a nootropic too, and then you're hitting it too heavy on the nootropic. And I find if I take a little alpha GPC with it, it helps. It helps me through the come down a little bit. My brain's not so stripped of the chlorine and different chemicals, you know. But anyways, so I do apologize for not that many videos lately. You know, I'm going to be all right. I'm fine. It's just old injuries, and this is going to be part of what's you know, what I'm going to be doing in Florida with my degree. You know, at IT level, most of jobs have benefits, like pretty quick, within a few months. If you work out there, you get benefits, full medical, dental, which I need badly. My dental, I want to get all my teeth fixed. You know, I have some stuff and some pains. I have degenerative arthritis in my neck. It depends on whether it's hurting that day. I got nerve damage in my stomach. I don't know. I got flat feet. I got inner ear pain. That one gets going bad. Sometimes I'll take Kratom for that. Usually I only take Kratom for the inner ear or the neck, or maybe if I did a really hard workout and I'm sore. I know that's cheating a little bit. I do not advise doing that. I am a certified personal trainer. I would not advise taking painkillers to deal with the delayed onset muscle soreness, aka being sore after you work out. I would recommend still stay well hydrated. Try and get some creatine in you. It'll push some water in the muscles so your fibers aren't all sitting on each other. It provides a little water cushion inside the muscle. So for the day, there is I believe it's an amino acid. I forget which one it is that really helps, but it can also cause some tension on the heart. I'm not a big fan of that one, but it does work. Oh gosh, here I am. I'm getting into all kinds. I could go on forever. I am a string of information. I am an array. I am an array set of information, man. You could stick me in the frickin' Python as a good frickin' argument. I'll be an argument, a method, and a function all in one. Let's go. But and then I'll loop a few times. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. Before I really loop, I don't want to loop and be repetitious. But I think, yeah, that's enough good news for now. If I had any more, I'd give you more. Well, I do have more. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great adventure. I'll probably do a little vlogging on our trip here. We are going in a 98 Toyota Corolla, and that's all we're taking with us. So it's going to be quite the adventure, quite the reset, a little bit of spirit of entrepreneurship here, but it's a very well calculated. My odds of doing better in Fort Myers, Florida are phenomenally more so than here. It's just, this is a poor desert town. There's just not much you can do. I don't care. You know, your college degree don't mean much to the donkey frickin' hanging out in the desert, because that's about all there is here. But all right, Tim here with Tech Muscle. Have a great day. I am going to use that associate's degree. You guys are going to see it. If you go, or if you've gotten a degree, it's not too late. You can go back. You can relocate. Start looking into it. What do you have to do? What do you have to do to make that degree work? You know, think about it. Now, if you're not willing to move for once you've gotten a degree, now whose fault is that? Is that the college's or your fault? I'll tell you, that's your fault. It's not the colleges. They gave you the degree, the accreditation. Now it's up to you to be able to go use it. Just because you got a college degree doesn't mean that you're going to be able to go out and just put in a resume or two and get a good job right like that. It doesn't always work that way. But anyways, so stick with it, you know, stay smart, stay swole. I'm going to go because this video is already too long. I may even just remake it. I don't know. Hard telling. And have a great night overall. And say goodbye to the kitty. Chanel, say goodbye. When she was napping, she said, oh, bye-bye, everybody.